Hi everybody, Adam Stern, CEO of Strata SFR. This is our mate Touchbase. I was excited about this one because it's been a challenging month here, but it's been a really interesting month. And I wanted to talk about this phrase that I've been kicking around with a lot of the buyers, which include institutional investors, family offices, private equity funds that are all in the build for rent and SFR space. And also, on our sell side, builders, land developers, landowners that come out with potential build for rent projects. And the phrase that I'm talking about is the new normal. This idea that I think, especially over the last month, as buyers have come back to us to say, hey, we're looking for very specific types of projects in very specific areas that fit into our long-term strategy for the kind of rental units we want to build and the kind of communities we want to build. They're being a lot more deliberate in what they are looking for, and they're very much being solicitous of finding those things, because I feel like everyone understands that this new normal means things aren't going to change dramatically, I think, over the next year. I don't think pricing is going to shift a whole lot more. I don't think that inventory production is going to spike or decline much more. I think everyone agrees and thinks that interest rate rises are going to taper off, and we're probably going to see a leveling off of interest rates. So, the feeling I get from buyers especially is this is just the way it's going to be, and everyone's kind of settling in for the long haul, which is actually a really good thing, I think, because the old normal was very much like a high-speed sprint to grab as many opportunities as possible, because a lot of that opportunities that were out there from builders, land developers, landowners, especially the build for rent side, a lot of them worked because interest rates were low, rents were rising dramatically, appreciation was taking off. And now the new normal, I think, is a lot more slower pace. I wake up in the morning right now, I have my cup of coffee, and I feel like the impetus to go out there and grab whatever I can isn't as great. And I've really shifted my focus to finding the right things based upon just a select number of buyers I really believe in. And I believe in their strategy and their vision and what they're looking to build. And it's slower and more deliberate. And that's really what the new normal is to me. So one of the things I think people like about Strata is the fact that we're small and scrappy, and we talk to a lot of people. We have our Strata party coming up in Miami next week. For everyone that's going, check out this email. There's an invite below. Part of the reason why we throw that is getting everyone together and getting our brand out there and getting to know everyone in the industry, whether they're buyers, sellers, service providers, has helped us tremendously in just getting our attention to us. And because of that attention, we end up talking to a lot of people in a lot of different segments of the industry. And one of the great things about doing that is you get a chance to understand really from the ground level and a lot of different perspectives, service providers, including property managers, insurance providers, asset managers, all the way up to the buyers and the sellers, what's going on in the world. So two things I wanted to kind of highlight that are interesting things that we're working on this month that I think have a lot of merit is providing a solution to builders that have good projects that might make good build for rent opportunities, but they really don't know. And they're very, very pushed and drawn to the retail market because in a lot of markets, especially the Southeast United States, where we're very strong, there's a very big draw to go to the retail market. Although smaller and regional builders, which are a lot of the builders that we work with, they either don't want to take on the risk of going all the way to retail, but they still want to get the maximized profits by going that route. And what I found was if the project does work and we find that a project does work as built for rent, the opportunity for a builder to exit their land position or lot position earlier on and sign up as a provider of fee build services for institutional buyers is there. If the building company is good enough and they got a strong enough infrastructure to build these homes and they have a good enough project that makes them likely build for rent, what can end up happening is those builders exit those projects, and we essentially market the projects, the land or the lots, with the builder attached. And that gives the builder an opportunity to kind of put themselves out there as not only, hey, we have a great project, but this is really what our building company is all about. And it gives them the opportunity to generate more fee build work in the future, either for the fund we sell to or for other firms that look at them as a good option to build in a market. So we've got a project like that in Charlotte right now. You can check it out in our new inventory tab above. And that's one thing, finding builders with good projects that could potentially exit earlier on for a cheaper price for the land or lots, but could really capitalize more over the long term by signing up as a fee builder. And so for any builders out there that like that structure and like that idea, please reach out, because we're looking for great projects all over the country, Southeast and Texas, and most other markets around the US. The next thing that we're doing is we're calling up funds that maybe bought land positions or lot positions early on, and for some reason their numbers just don't work anymore, and they're looking to find some kind of exit where they're not taking the project to fruition anymore. There are plenty of great developers out there that can take on projects on an early stage, get a fund investor out of their land position or lot position, and then take that project to fruition, meaning either they build the lots and then they sell to national home builders, or maybe they just take it over and develop it themselves as built for rent. So we're looking for funds that are in that position that want that kind of solution. And we're finding that, I think the more we look for it, the more we'll end up finding it, and the more built for rent projects we'll be able to bring to our buyers at the end of the process. So that's my monthly update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out the information below, and don't forget, we're having a Strata party at IMN on Tuesday, the 23rd, and look forward to seeing everyone there. Thanks for listening.